Hey, this is Jay from A Stitch in Time in Bemidji, Minnesota, and the weather is nasty today. If you are not needing to go out today, I would encourage you to put another log on the fire or put up a fireplace screen on your computer and listen to the crackle, drink some hot chocolate, and enjoy your day at home because the roads are nasty. I came in this morning, even the city streets were almost completely covered with snow. So don't be out walking around if you don't have to. I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the things we got going on here at the store. Taking this quiet day. There's not many customers here and the phone isn't ringing too much. Watch it start now that I'm doing this. But I'd like to talk to you about some of the things that are happening here at the store and close out with a message for the season. We started scissor sharpening a number of weeks ago and we worked through our free batch. We did the first 20 pairs. We actually did a few more than that for free, but we are now ready to start charging for them. We charge about $5 a pair, and we have done knife edge, we've done kitchen shears, we've done pinking shears, and we've taken nicks out of blades, and some of those we have to charge a little bit more for because we have to spend so much time grinding them down. But the customers have been really happy with them, at least everything we've heard. And if you've had a pair of scissors sharpened by me, why don't you leave a comment down below and let people know what you think so they know it's what you're saying, not just me. And let them know what you think about your scissors. But that we've been pretty excited about that. We try to do scissor sharpening on every Tuesday. Sometimes we can do it while you wait if you come between them, but you have to call and make sure that I'm here and available on those days when that is not happening. I've been pretty busy lately. My bookkeeper, Joan, has had some health struggles lately, and so keep her in your thoughts and prayers, as she has had a serious battle with COVID. And we think she's on the mend, but remember her in your prayers as well. So that's something that we got going. But speaking of busy, this last year has been crazy. We've had so much busyness going on, and we are still looking for someone to help work here in our store. We're looking for someone who has a passion for sewing, and someone who has good public relations skills, and someone who is willing to learn how to work some of these newer machines. Because what we do is we have the person up front help answer the phone, help check in machines, help check out customers, and also make samples and projects while they wait in between, which is what a lot of their day ends up being some days. And so if you would like to work 2 to 3 days a week, maybe sometimes 4, depending on what the week is looking like, but that's rare. If you're willing to work 2 to 3 days a week, give us a call and let us know, and we'll get that application process started. It's really important to us that we do this quickly, though, because coming up the first of the year, my daughter Lorraine is leaving for 6 weeks of Bible school. And 2 weeks later, Trudy is leaving for 3 months in the Bahamas or someplace warm. I don't know, someplace south. She's going down south. I think maybe it's Arizona. That's not the Bahamas. She's going down south somewhere, and I don't begrudge her getting away from the cold. Sometimes mornings like this, I want to get away from that too. But we like to try and get someone trained in before they leave, if at all possible. And so if you're at all interested, please let us know sooner rather than later so we can get that going. We've had a number of people that expressed interest, and as we followed through with them, different things came up. So one of them just started a part-time job somewhere else. One of them wanted to help volunteer at the school since the school referendum failed, and they want to donate their time there. And those are all good things, and I understand that, but we're still needing some help. And so if you're interested in doing something like that, please come and give us a call, and we'll go from there. The other thing that I'm kind of excited about is the All Minnesota Shop Hop. Now, I have never been a part of a shop hop before because I've never really considered myself a quilting store. Sure, we have lots of quilting machines. We do a lot of things with quilting. We have long arm machines, but we don't have tons of fabric, which is what most people think of as quilting shop. In fact, some of you have come into the store saying, "Do you sell fabric?" And before we used to always say no, but a couple years ago, we added the entire Kimberbell line, which I think is about 130 bolts. And we added cuddle fabric in a lot of different variety, and that's been going really big. And so we have, I think, 40 or 50 bolts of cuddle in a lot of their most popular colors. I heard that Buffalo Plaid is coming back in next week, so we're excited about that. We got a couple blanket orders for that, which we do. We've started making some custom blankets for people, and that's been kind of fun. The ladies have enjoyed sewing those things in their free time. when customers aren't here. So we have never been really a quilt shop. But as I talked to Jen at the All Minnesota Quilt Shop, she recommended us to be a part of it this year because sewing machines are a big part of quilting. And we provide more than just a transaction where we sell you a machine. We service your machines. We provide training for machines that we sell after the sale. And we have people from all over the state of Minnesota, down as far as Rochester and Austin and over as Wilmer, even Pipestone area, and the whole way up to Roseau, Thief River Falls, Viking, Fargo, Grand Forks, things like that. These are the places that we have our customers all spread out, Duluth and Superior. And so our goal is to help you learn as much as you can with the machines. And so what are we doing? We're going to try and be a part of this Minnesota Shop Hop. Now, this is something I've never done before. And so it was kind of, maybe other people have done this, I don't know. But if I just got these samples in the mail from Jen, and what they're doing is every shop is getting its own little quilt square. And so you can see ours right here. And it says, beautiful things come together, one stitch at a time. And then there's another one. Wanted, quilter with sewing machine. She may be following a pattern. And that is from the 47 degree North Quilt Shop in Lutsen, Minnesota. And every shop has their own specific square. So what do we do with these squares? Well, when you buy your magazine in, I think it's either January, February, or March, one of those in there somewhere, there's going to be a magazine that's going to be printed, and you're going to buy that, and it's going to have a passport inside of there. And when you bring your passport into the shop, we're going to give you one of our squares. Whoops. And there are 67 shops. We're going to give you one of those squares for free. That's part of our gift to you. One of the other things we're also going to be doing is giving you a nice canvas tote bag that's going to have our store name on one side, and we're going to embroider your name on the other side. I don't know what we're going to do if we have a whole bus show up with 45 ladies. It might take us a little bit to get all those names embroidered on, but we'll do it. We'll make it happen. And so that's something that we're doing as we're giving away to everyone who comes into our shop. Now, one of the cool things about this is that if you complete all of the North stores, so then you get a block like this. And it has all of the shops on there. And they have, if you complete all that, you get that block. Plus, you also get registered for one of the grand prizes for the North region. And we're in the North region. And one of the grand prizes that we're sponsoring is a $700 Lara Star iron. Now, these irons are designed to last your lifetime. They're not designed to last 2 to 3 to 5 years, like most of these other Rowenta and Shark and Oliso and some of those other ones that are out there. These irons last a lot longer, and we're giving one away to someone who has visited all the shops in the North region. Now, we've done it even a little better than that. We partnered with Janome and with Brother, and they are sponsoring this event as well. And if you visit all of the shops in Minnesota between April 1st and May 31st, you will be entered to win one of the grand prizes. Now, there's a lot of grand prizes. We're donating 2 of them. One of them is the Janome Memorycraft 6700, which sells for almost $3,000 here. If you've ever heard of the Janome 6600, which was the first one that had the built-in walking foot from Janome and the wider space, this is the heir of that, the ancestor, or the predecessor. No. This is the grandchild of that machine. And it has so many newer features that the quilters like that have improved even over the 6600. And so that is an amazing machine that you can get a part with. Plus, Brother is also partnering with us, and we're giving away a Brother 2450, a BQ 2450, which sells for like $3,200. So these are great machines that are being given away to you, to someone who has completed all of the state shops. They visited all the shops, got the stamp on all their passport, and they send that in, they get entered to win the drawing. So keep that in mind, April 1st through May 31st, and we'll have more information coming out in the shop as we go forward. But we're excited about it. We're starting to make up some of our samples here. We got our quilt fabric ordered, the special fabric. No, we can't pre-sell it, but we're going to have fun getting ready to go with it. The last thing I'd like to say is Merry Christmas. You know, this has been a rough year with supply chain issues, with another variant coming out, and people are a little worried and concerned. And so what I'd like to do is I'd like to share with you just this. The very first Christmas, the gift that was given was the Lord Jesus Christ gave of himself to us. And so with this year being different than other years, I would like to encourage you to consider something. Consider giving something of yourself to someone else, not just something from your wallet. Because when we give of ourselves, it's something that comes from our heart. And it doesn't have to be expensive. It can be calling someone else that you haven't talked to for a while, listening to them, talking to them, bringing some sunshine into their world. It might mean taking some food to someone else who's stuck at home, who doesn't want to get able to get out, but you're able to share some of the love of your heart for what Christ has done with you, with them. And that's what the spirit of Christmas is all about. It's of giving of our heart back to the Lord because of the things that he's done for us. And so I want to bless you with that. I want to wish you a blessed Christmas, and we look forward to seeing you from now to the end of the year and into the year to come. God's blessings, and have a blessed Christmas.